Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. We're here in front of Bam, but we're going to ignore him for a moment while I go over here and do this. The mysterious voices that I mentioned earlier. Now, if you thought tennis was bad, wait till you see baseball. Actually, baseball's probably a lot better. You don't gotta move around. You just wait for the ball. Shut up, Bam. And you just gotta time it right. Hit it at the right time to hit a home run, and you get money for each home run. So it's not an all or nothing like with tennis. And you just keep doing this until you run out of balls, or you get all the money available. So it's really not that hard. It's, you know, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been like you have to hit 20 home runs in a row to, you know, get the love and affection of a little girl. And now I'll never have that, and I'll always have 99.9% completion of the game. So yeah, it's pretty good in comparison to that hypothetical situation. Now we'll go over to Bam, and remember how I mentioned that you'd be seeing some bullshit this time?
Alright, this idea is really stupid, but I don't care. I set up this haggard ramp and inflated a target out in the water. See how many points you could rack up.
Yeah, you have to go through a loop, and then you have to jump at the right time to land enough points on that target. Goes, I believe, 10, 20, 50, 100? Actually, no, 20, 40, 50, 100. So you only have, like, 2 chances to get less than 50. After that, you're screwed, because you need to get 400 points. So I believe I'm screwed unless I can get that bullseye. This is really a whole lot of luck behind you. I practiced this a lot. Like, a lot. And I still feel completely not confident in my ability to do this. Okay. Oh, okay. How about that? I complain about how hard this is, and I do it in one shot. I guess I'm just that good. I'm, like, really good at games, guys. Now, we got this big-ass loop in our way, and this is a good opportunity to show this off, because I didn't show it off before. Nothing too big. Pro trick objects. Whenever there's a change to the level, like here's the ramps from Rodney Mullen's tech mission. Now here's the loop. You can turn them on and off. And there's no real reason to do that, except maybe you just want something out of your way, like that big-ass loop I don't want in my way. And for some reason I just dropped out of the air. Going back up to the roof to do that other mission that I saw up here earlier. And there's not too many missions left in Alcatraz.
Hey, can you collect Skate in 2 minutes?
So, here's Skate. And I already messed up. Okay. That's alright. That's perfectly fine. Okay. There's probably a lot more graceful way to do that, but I still managed to do it because, like I said, I'm so good at games, guys. How about that music? You like that music, everybody? You see, it might not have been readily apparent to everybody, but the music that I've been using for the music in my videos, they're actually MIDI files of songs that were in the Tony Hawk soundtracks, the Pro Skater soundtracks from 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you know, I couldn't find replacements for every song, but that's why I have songs from those 4 games, that I would have enough songs.
And what's worse, I've locked myself out of the cell block. If you can find all my keys for me,
And you might be
I'll let
wondering,
stay
well, wait a
inside.
minute, this doesn't really sound like music that would be in a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater game. This was something that I found out when I was doing my research for the game for my playthrough. I actually found this on in a video for Did You Know Gaming, and I then found myself directed to Rad Rat Video for it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, when released in Korea, had a special edition on the PC, which included members of the K-pop group FinKL, or in my terrible Korean pronunciation, Finko. And they were pretty popular at the time. They're still regarded very highly. And so they were put into the game, kind of like glorified custom skaters. No real unique attributes to them or anything like the other hidden characters. They're available right from the start. And their songs were in the game as well. A good number of songs. So I thought that was an interesting bit of trivia, especially as I tend to enjoy K-pop quite a bit, and I actually know who that group is. And so it's an excuse for me to put some peculiar music in there, peculiar to you. I love it. And also give me an opportunity just to fill out that song list a little bit more. So we have 2 missions left. Here's Ranger Ron again.
Okay, here's the idea. I could set up a ramp over there, and if you sketched on my tram, I bet you could clear both those restrooms all the way to that parade ground bank.
We could have done this a lot earlier, but the reason I held off on it was having higher stats makes this a lot easier. And I could have adjusted the stats accordingly, but, you know, I could also just do it now instead. So you skitch, and you build up speed, and you try to get that distance. And then you skitch the other side. Depending on which side you skitch off of, it sets you up for either of those ramps. So the one on the right is for distance, and the one on the left is for height. Real easy to do now, a little bit of a struggle when your stats aren't up there. And obviously air is pretty important, but so is speed. Now we've got one more mission, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And it's in the cell block that we opened up. So we've done all the different types of missions that appear in each level, except for one. So guess which one this is.
Man, I hear voices from the cells sometimes. They call out the strangest things. I can't get them to shut up. Won't nothing appease them?
That's right, everybody. It's the Silencing of the Ghost mission. Again, really easy to do. The only thing that might throw you off is you can get a little off-center when landing on the half-pipe. And if you're not paying attention, you might just go completely out of the half-pipe. But even then, you should have enough time. Also, one other thing that I should probably mention, oops, didn't need to do that, was, One other thing that I should mention
Shutting them up for me.
is I finally got around to adjusting my move list. So now I can show off some real slick moves like that. Or like this. Or even better. Okay, let me do it from a standing. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. You like that? You like that. And then I think it's this one. Yep. Here you are. Just throw some fireworks around. Okay, time to head over to Kona. So this is a real skate park. Kona is a place that you can go to, or at least could at the time. Don't know what it's looking like nowadays. And I'm pretty sure that this was a real person in charge of Kona. Because they're just
Snake Run Slalom has humbled the best of 'em.
modeled
You've got 3 runs.
just a little bit
each
better
one
in the
harder than
face
last.
than other
You've got to pass
regular
every gate.
NPCs.
Good luck. Hold on to your skin.
And he's giving us a mission that I hate. It's another one of those you're not skating like you normally do missions. And you gotta go through the gates, just like in that first level. But this is a little harder because you're going across the snake run. And you have to do it 3 times. And you gotta make sure to just maintain as much control as you can, because it's just really easy to mess up. You gain a lot of speed, you might go too far up on the sides, you might totally miss one like I did. Just, it's the lack of control and the speed that you're going. And I missed him again. There we go. Just go high. You can't get a lot of air because then you just fall off your board. You can't slow down. And I missed it again. I'll keep going until the clock runs out, and you'll get to see all my glorious failures. And then I will show off doing it right, hopefully. But it's just so hard for me. Not having... You're used to the game playing a certain way. You're used to your skater moving a certain way. And losing that is just really difficult. So now here is footage of me doing it all excellent like, because I'm really good at games, guys.
Whoa!
There we go. I
Impressive.
managed to do it
That's
without...
not an easy thing to conquer. Nice job.
Yeah. I managed to do it without too much difficulty. That's where the practice pays off, I guess. Even though it doesn't really feel like I really managed to practice that. It just still feels like it comes down to luck. So I'm skating around here past all these people who want my attention because I'm trying to find one in particular. Not you. Here we are. It's Mrs. Ramos. Or Ramos.
People are always leaving their rental gear out in the park. Would you gather up the missing stuff for me? We're missing a set of knee pads, a set of elbow pads, and 2 helmets. 4 items total. Thanks.
Yeah, tell me that's not a real person. Tell me they got a voice actor to do that. And there's our old friend Ollie the Bum. you can get these pads in any order, and they're spread out enough that you could kind of say that there's no real line to getting them. If I can get up.
Thank you very much. Hey, you. These will definitely need to be cleaned out before they go back on the shelf.
Her head seems really big for her body model. Okay. Okay. Ouch. Here's Bucky Lasek.
Yo, what up, Slim? You want to prove yourself? See if you can get a high score in the next 2 minutes.
And he gives us our score challenge. And as you see, I'm really good at the score challenge. And let's... it's probably not the best idea to try to flatland on grass. I actually don't know how much it affects your balance. And... I'm getting a little too lax here, I guess. Just do it the old-fashioned way. I just wanted to give Bucky Lasek a combo that ended with me doing my stripper dance. Look at that. I mean, just look at it. Look at it. Look at me shaking that gooch. And fireworks. I mean, I'm just very happy. Now I'm not as happy. That's what I get for screwing around. It's just screwing around. You really want to do them in just these big combos, you know what I mean? Like, you just want to keep a combo going. It feels good to say, oh yeah, I got all these points in one big-ass complicated combo, and you just lose sight of what's really important. Like this.
I cannot believe you just did that!
This is something that RadRat pointed out in his video for this game. This is a real skate park, and it's modeled with all the same proportions of a real skate park, but you don't control with the physics of a real skater. And it just makes it feel not as good as it could as a result. Because it's trying to combine realism with this, really. So there's only so much to be done. So we'll do the other score challenge, and that'll be it for this video.
I'm impressed, but I'm gonna flip the switch. This pro score is gonna be way too much for you to handle. You got 2 minutes. Prove me wrong.
And I'll just do this proper.
I cannot believe you just did that!
Okay. Next time, we will hopefully finish off Kona. Until then, I hope you had fun, and I hope you will continue to have fun with me. See you next time.